Light is healing. In syncretism, the subject of light is crucial and fundamental. To understand how light works and its properties, and in particular its healing property, is so crucial with syncretism. This is why I'm with LifeWave. LifeWave understand light and how it works and how it heals. These patches emanate signals into the body. The body, being already self-wise, knows how to utilize those signals for regeneration, for energy, etc. So that's why I would say go LifeWave and go to the light.
A physician who's had my license for 40 years and had a very strong biochemistry background, I can say, and seeing what's happening with the X39, I can say without a doubt that this is the most significant medical breakthrough in my lifetime.
Hi everybody, Maria Benardis here. So I have a video that is going to apply to so many people because as a health and wellness coach, I am hearing of so many unusual illnesses, all chronic, and some of them the doctors can't even identify. So it doesn't matter what chronic illness you have. It could be just arthritis, it could be just pain. That is also considered chronic because it's indicating that you have huge inflammation in the body, and if it goes unchecked, it basically escalates into something else. So today we're speaking about chronic illness is a signal, not a life sentence, the missing pieces in health and wellness. So that's what we're covering today, and I'm going to give you an just an overview framework with a lot of wisdom that is going to help you. So very important to realize that chronic illness is not a life sentence. It's a signal. It's a signal that is speaking to you and is essentially saying something is out of balance. I need your attention, and please help me. So again, that's what it's all about, and it's all about you remembering, applying some tools, and helping the natural ability of the body to heal, to go into action, and to heal itself. So today's video is for anybody that is ready to heal, that has any chronic illness, and is really saying, you know what, I'm ready to heal and I'm going to do it today. So if you're someone that wants to start today and has decided to heal, then this is the video for you. Now, if you're still thinking about whether you should heal, then this unfortunately is not a video for you at all. You can come back to it when you've made the decision of, yes, I want to heal. Yes, I want to be healthy, and yes, I want to be happy. So let's talk about my background so people can understand that I do know what chronic illness is and have experienced it. So just to let you know, in a past life, I was in tax law and I got very ill through working long hours, through not taking care of myself, through not dealing with my emotional issues of childhood abuse and more. And what happened is I developed many chronic illnesses and many lumps throughout the body that they were removing. So they removed, for example, 3/4 of my left lung and many other parts from my body. I had a lot of respiratory issues, weight issues. I could be here all day in terms of the chronic illnesses that I had. And they essentially said to me, well, you're just going to be a cancer statistic like the rest of your family. Unfortunately, I've lost all my family. I have no surviving family members. They all died from cancer. I did not, because I applied the ancient Greek therapies to healing and wellness, which are the same ones that Jesus Christ, Yeshua, practiced. So what I did is I then wrote this book, Cooking and Eating Wisdom for Better Health, which is really difficult to see, but Cooking and Eating Wisdom for Better Health. And I put a lot of the practices that I applied in there of years and years of studies. And really, I collaborate with a lot of doctors that are into holistic. So these are all the ancient Greek practices that I applied along with the real diet, which is an ancient Greek word meaning a way of life, which you see in the background. That's what Jesus Christ and God gave me as the framework for healing. I applied it, I healed, and since then I've helped thousands and thousands and thousands reverse all chronic illnesses. So this works when applied. So in addition to the book, I then put together an amazing online course that's recently, and you'll find all the links in the description of this video, and it goes step by step what you need to do, what Yeshua said, or Jesus Christ, same thing, what the ancient Greeks said and did. And when you apply it all, you come up with your own divine blueprint and plan that's customized to you that will help you heal, but not only that, keep you healthy for the rest of your life. So just wanted to bring that in so people can understand that I'm not someone that hasn't had any illness, that hasn't been through pain, that hasn't been through listening to doctors, give her terrible diagnosis and different types of terms, itis, cancer, this, that. So again, this video applies to anybody. It doesn't matter what the disease is. It doesn't matter if it's multiple sclerosis. It doesn't matter if it's cancer. It doesn't matter if the doctors can't explain it to you. The issue is always the same, as you will discover today, and that is usually huge inflammation in the body and toxins, parasites in the cells, so the cells are sick. Okay, so it's always this that determines. And how do we get to developing these illnesses? It's really through mind, body, and spirit. Something is out of balance, and we need to put it into balance. A lot of people ask me, Maria, is there any limitation to the body's ability to heal? And I always say no. The only thing that's preventing healing is your belief systems that you hold and any action that you are not taking. So that's the only thing I always find that holds people's healing journey back. So again, it doesn't matter what disease you have. I don't care what the label is. What I'm about to discuss, the tips I'm about to give you, the guidelines, and again, it's an overview. If you want the nitty-gritty, then please read my book, and more details, of course, are in my online course, link in the description. So again, your body, when it has something wrong with it, is telling you that there is something going on in the body that's out of balance. So it could be the mind, it could be the body, it could be the spirit, or it could be all of those three at once. Now, again, you got to be compassionate and you got to be patient with yourself. Sometimes certain chronic illnesses will not heal themselves overnight. It's taken years for them to develop through habits, bad habits, or through external factors. It's a whole host of things. So therefore, we have to be patient, we have to be compassionate, and we have to allow the body to do the healing. And another very important thing that I wanted to stress, taking supplements and herbs alone is not going to solve the issue 100%. Okay, it may heal part of it, but it is not going to heal, for example, the cellular damage that's been done and repair the cells and activate them and produce new ones so that it does not happen again. So yes, I do incorporate herbs. Yes, I do incorporate supplements. However, look at it this way. If you have dirty cells, such as a dirty glass of water, and then you're putting supplements and herbs in that, guess what? The cells are dirty water. You haven't cleaned, detox, the parasites and the toxins and everything. So, so they're not going to be absorbed. They're not going to be taken in to have their full effect. So there's a whole host of things that need to be done at the same time if we want permanent solutions. We've got to clean the cells and detox them, have clean water, and then put those in there. So anybody that's telling you herbs and supplements alone are going to resolve the issues, they're not telling you the truth. I learned all that the hard way and wasted years. And I wish I knew everything that I've got in this video for you today, because it would have taken a lot less time for me to heal. And again, medications, big pharma medications, they just suppress the symptoms. They do not heal the root cause. So whilst they're good for the short term, they do nothing in the long term other than add more toxins into the body and actually make the whole detox process and the whole healing process a lot more challenging and takes a lot more time. So people that have been on a lot of medication, it's usually going to take them a lot longer to heal the chronic illness that they have and the inflammation, but it can be done and it is possible. Again, the only limit is yourself and your belief system and the inaction that you're taking. So let's have a look at an overview of some of the things that all of us should be doing, even as a maintenance regime, where we can reverse and heal chronic illness. And again, it doesn't matter what the name of it is, it's all the same. It's sick cells and it's huge inflammation in the body, and it's lifestyle changes that need to be made to ensure it heals and then it doesn't come back again. So again, it's a mind, body, and spirit approach. You can't just fix the food and then have negative thoughts, because negative thoughts create inflammation. Trauma creates inflammation in the body. And as you'll see, most emotions are the cause of chronic illnesses. And in my online course, I link every single chronic illness back to an emotion, so that you then know, oh wow, it was this emotion that caused and contributed to this chronic illness. So let's have a look at the body and the food as the first part. Again, diet is an ancient Greek word that means a way of life. It's not just about food. It's everything that you see in my real food diet that got given to me by God that needs to be addressed. So again, inflammation and cells that are sick. So cells make up every single organ. You have skin cells, you have heart cells, you have eye cells. Everything is a cell. And in between that is collagen that glues all of that together. And I'll show you how I take care of my detoxing every day, reducing inflammation, activating my collagen, and taking care of my stem cell health with just one thing that I do. So the first thing you need to think about is, what are you eating? So is the food that you're eating, is it a low inflammation or high vibration diet, or are you eating, or acidic? So that's all acidic, all means the same thing. Or are you eating high vibration, low inflammation, and low acidic food? So again, what are you eating? The ancient Greeks believed that we were energy, and for the body to be sick, something was out of harmony, the vibration was out. And that's why I use the word high vibration and low vibration. So high vibration food is essentially anything that's low acidic and anything that is going to nurture your body. I won't go into the details. I will have a link to another video where you can go and watch that, and I go into that diet in quite detail, so you can have a look at that. So essentially what we're categorizing as healthy, high vibration, low acidic food is organic fruit and vegetables. We're talking about whole grains. So we're not talking about white grains. We're talking about natural forms of sugar, such as fruit, such as honey, such as pomegranate molasses. So we're talking about food that hasn't been overcooked. So for example, if you're eating fried food, if you're eating microwave food, that food is toxic to the body and all the nutrients have gone. White sugars are not good. Seed oils are not good. So you're getting the gist of it. So have a look at that video because I go into it in great detail and you'll learn more. So processed food also falls into that category of acidic, low vibration, high inflammation. So we're looking to get away from all those sugars and all those types of foods. Why? Because they actually feed the chronic illness that you have and they feed the inflammation. So therefore you will get worse and worse and worse. So please have a look at that video. Now, are you detoxing your body daily at cellular level? So I'm not talking about green juices. Green juices are great and they're a great way to detox, but they don't detox at cellular level. So in the description of this video, you're going to see a light technology that I use, which is called X39, which activates my collagen and makes sure, that that's been activated daily. It detoxes my body and cells at cellular level. It reduces inflammation and it ensures stem cell health. So very important, one thing that does it all and increases my glutathione as well, which is a master antioxidant. So we need to be doing a detox at cellular level and doing something to reduce inflammation. So that is the most effective way I have found to do all of that. And when I have incorporated just this one product to all my clients, it's helped them reverse their illness and help them heal faster and detox everything out of the body that shouldn't be there. Now, next thing, are you getting enough electrolytes? Are you getting enough vitamins and minerals such as potassium, magnesium, vitamin C? I mean, I could be here on and on and on, but are you getting it all in an organic form? Okay, a lot of these powders and supplements are not very healthy. They're toxic, so you need to do your research. Also in the description of this video, you'll see links of, what I take and what I recommend. And again, it's up to you if it resonates with you. So very important that you are taking your salts. Okay, I take Hawaiian salt, electrolytes, coconut water is the best. A lot of those sports drinks are actually toxic, so be careful. Are you drinking enough purified, structured water? Very important that it's purified and structured. You don't want to be putting more toxins into the body after you're working so hard to take them out. You need to keep hydrated. Now, have you removed all toxic products in your kitchen, in your pantry, your cleaning products, the products you put on your body? Your skin is made of over 70% skin. So everything gets absorbed by the skin. So make sure everything is essentially organic, doesn't have toxins. And again, in the link of the products that I use, you'll see what I use. Look at those, see if they resonate with you. If not, look for products that use essential oils and don't use names and words that you don't recognize. So this is a major entry point of toxins and plastics that people are putting on their hair, on their body every day that are causing inflammation. Are you exercising? Walking is exercise, and it is one of the best exercises. That's what I do. Whatever it is, as long as it's movement, dancing, whatever makes you happy, please do it. This is how the body moves to move the toxins and flush them out. And it needs the water, which helps flush them out. Then for the body to regenerate, are you getting enough sleep and rest? Your body needs rest and good sleep. It is during this time of sleep that your body actually starts to repair and do a lot of the detoxification as well. And the next thing I wanted to say is, are you spending time in nature, amongst trees, on the beach, walking on the sand, grounding your feet on grass, or whatever? Very important to be out in nature. Nature is very healing. And as Hippocrates said, nature itself is the best medicine. Let food be thy medicine and medicine thy food. And he also said, if we could give every individual the right amount of nourishment and exercise, not little, not too much, we would have found one of the safest ways to health. And he also said, walking is a man's best medicine. So the ancient Greeks lived to 200. It's not an accident. They knew what they were doing. So there's some tips about the body and food. And now I'm going to go into the mind, a mental diet. So very important to ask yourself, what ideas and thoughts are you entertaining each day? How are you managing your stress? And how are you managing and healing past trauma? As I alluded to before, every single illness has a link back to an emotion that's causing it, and I am going to give some examples. And again, in my course, I have a detailed list of all of this where you can link it back for yourself and what action you can take. So everything can be linked back to an emotional issue. It's not just about the food and what you're eating and what you're putting on your body. It's also what are you putting in between those ears and listening to. All of the negative emotions, negative thoughts cause inflammation. When you're in a love and joy and happiness, you're actually reducing inflammation. And a lot of people don't know that. That's why comedy is very good. Laughter is the best medicine. And it was something that the ancient Greeks practiced. So watch a comedy. When you're watching horror movies and things with rapes and whatever else, you're causing inflammation in your body because it's not making you feel or yourselves feel good. Hi everybody, Maria Benardis here. So we're taking a little bit of a pause from this video recording. Take some time out to breathe, and while you're breathing, I'm going to introduce you to something amazing that I discovered a few years back. For those that don't know, I'm a health and wellness coach, and I was voted #1 on the top 10 list of health and wellness coaches disrupting the health and wellness industry in 2023. And last year in 2025, I was very honored to be a listee in the Who's Who marquee directory. Why? Because of the impact that I'm having and making in the health and wellness space, helping many, many people heal. So during this pause, I want to introduce you to the one and only amazing product that I actually recommend to all my clients and anybody that I meet, I basically share, and that is X39. Changed my life, and it's taking all my work to the next level with all my clients. Did you know that by the age of 30, you lose 50% of your stem cells? Do you also know that by the age of 60, you only have a very small percentage of stem cells active? And this is why people age, they get wrinkles, their body starts to deteriorate. It's all about the health of the stem cells. Now, why do I love this groundbreaking, innovative, award-winning technology? Light tech, holistic, of course. One, it is red light therapy on steroids. It covers the full spectrum of light, not just red. What does it do? It activates your collagen. It reduces inflammation. It detoxes the body at cellular level. And most importantly of all, alongside Cellulize, it actually ensures stem cell health, which is the holy grail of health and wellness. And I'm very excited to say that in 2025, it won the Biotech Award for Best and Most Innovative Product in Stem Cell Health. And the amazing thing is the company gives you a money back guarantee. So you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. And in the description of this video, you're going to find more information and how you can purchase as a wholesale client and pay the wholesale rate. Additionally, anybody that purchases from me will have access to me, and I will give you customized tips to help with your health and wellness. And remember, self-care is the new healthcare. So very important to feel the emotions. So I'm not saying don't feel emotions and suppress them. Please don't keep them buried. Get them out. Scream if you have to. That's okay. However, what I'm saying is don't dwell in them. You then need to put practices in place to heal them and let them go, surrender them to God, forgive yourself, forgive whoever else. Really, your health depends on it because you can eat all the wonderful food in the world that's healthy. However, if your mind is not in check and your thoughts are out of control, in fear, in anger, then this is not going to serve you. So I usually find, and I have a whole routine in my online course, that if you get a negative thought, start to clap. What that does, a lot of your nervous system is here attached to these palms. So you're basically putting the nervous system into shock and saying stop. And then breathing. So I have a particular breathing technique that I outline in the course. It's basically breathe in and breathe out. Do it slowly, do it several times. And that helps distract you. And then occupy your mind with something else, such as go out to nature and walk and so on. So there's a lot of therapies that the ancient Greeks used to heal the mind. One of them was sound therapy. So listening to good high frequency music such as 432 hertz, and what helps as a mind therapy. Light therapy, and I outlined X39. That's actually also light therapy. It puts light in the body, balances, people feel calmer, they level out, so they're not so anxious and stressful. So light therapy is very important. Sunlight, getting some sunlight is important. Affirmations, I'm healthy, I'm healed, I am perfect in every way. So different types of affirmations is what the ancient Greeks practiced. Aromatherapy, prayer, meditation. So prayer, is the asking and the dialogue, and meditation is the listening. So these are just some of the therapies that the ancient Greeks practice. And of course, I'll go into more under the spirit. So again, ask yourself, what beliefs and stuck ideas or thoughts do I have that are keeping me stuck and sick? Ask that question and see what comes. Because these thoughts are interfering with your health and wellness and healing, and they need to be healed. So here's a couple of examples that I've written down of how a couple of health issues link back to emotion. So for example, if someone has a lot of anxiety, it's not trusting God and not trusting life and that everything will work out. So this is where we have to reprogram the mind and say, I love and approve of myself, and I trust the process of life. I'm safe. I trust God. God's got my back. So you create all sorts of affirmations around that. Now, cancer is on the rise. So what causes that? Cancer is always some deep hurt, deep trauma that hasn't been healed, that hasn't been forgiven, that hasn't been reconciled, and there's long-standing resentment. I know I've been there, and it was to do with my father and my childhood abuse. And the grief is just eating away, and you develop this attitude, what's the use? And carrying a lot of hatred. So again, it's all about forgiveness. I lovingly forgive and release all the past. I choose to fill my world with joy. I love and approve of myself. So you create affirmations like that. You do all the food stuff and you work on reversing all that mind stuff and healing the mind by using many of the ancient Greek therapies, and the details are in my course. So this is to give you a flavor of some of the things that need to be looked at. So today, ask yourself the question, and I've written this down. What are these thoughts that we are going to refuse to entertain? So write a list of them and say no more. This is not me. I'm not going there. And then select, one of the therapies. And one of them might be, I'm going to put a comedy on and I'm going to see something funny to distract me and get me out of that. And as the ancient Greeks said, Aristotle, happiness depends upon ourselves. The Oracle of Delphi had these words inscribed: think good thoughts. And as Hippocrates said, medicine is woven into the stuff of the mind. You cannot just eat well and not address the mind. So I hope that's been helpful. Now we're going to go into detoxing the spirit, the third important element. And when we're saying detoxing the spirit, we got to detox fear as well. So we introduce a lot of additional therapies, as the ancient Greeks called, targeted to the spirit. And we've already mentioned a couple, which is prayer and meditation, and commanding. I am healthy. So command health and wellness. Command what it is that you want to be and encompass. Another therapy that the ancient Greeks incorporated is gratitude. Very important to look and find things that you're thankful and grateful for each day. And thank God for that, because always there's a lot of other things that we could be grateful for that are happening around us. So it's very important. And the other very important thing is, as the ancient Greeks said, know thyself. You've got to go within and really have communion with God to get assistance from God as to what do I need to do to heal this? What do I need to do? Because you essentially have all the answers within. It's just a lot of the time we're not spending enough stillness time. Another very important thing to do is forgiveness. Incorporate a forgiveness practice into your life, to forgive yourself, to forgive others. As you know, Yeshua, Jesus Christ said, forgive them for they not know what they are doing. It's so true. It's so true. And we forgive to find peace for ourselves. We're not doing it for them. We're doing it for us. So again, there some important things. So watch videos that are going to help you spiritually, like this one, and I have many other free videos you can watch to help you. I also have a lot of spiritual Ascension Sunday classes going through various gospels and old gospels and suppressed gospels that are going to help you, including the Course of Miracles. And again, you'll find that on my Learn It Live link, again in the description of this video. So I have given lots and lots of information and tools to help you. And again, my course covers this in great detail. And as Aristotle said, love is the cause of unity of all things. Important to stay present and not dwell too much in the past and too much in the future, because this is where the power is, in the present and taking action. Again, I want to remind everybody, chronic illness isn't happening because your body is broken. Most people don't heal because they're treating the symptoms only and not the real root cause. If you follow these tips and make changes, you will heal all. Your body has the intelligence to heal everything if you believe and you take steps, action. So take small steps each day and incorporate something that I have given you here. Again, watch my free videos. I have the course. I have the amazing one product that has just taken healing for all my clients, oh my God, to the next level. And this is why the ancient Greeks were so healthy. So again, are you ready to heal? If you watch this video up to now, the answer is yes. Declare it, own it, affirm it. Your body has the ability to heal itself when given the right conditions, environment, and action is taken. I hope this video is helpful, and remember to be passionate and kind to yourself. Healing is not an overnight affair. I know I've been through it, but once I did it properly, I haven't seen a doctor for years and years and years, and I haven't had any chronic illness, not even a cold. So I'm validation that all of this works. And remember, with God, all things are possible. And if I can do it, you can do it too. Love yourself no matter what. Celebrate every single step forward that you make. And know that agape, unconditional love, is the highest vibration and what we should strive to feel every day. And as I always say to everybody, self-care is the new healthcare. Thank you for watching, everybody. God bless you. And again, all the links are in the description of this video. God bless.
Cells vibrate. Your organs hum. Your body is an orchestra. Every thought, every heartbeat, every breath is vibration. Beneath the skin, flashes of light carry signals. DNA whispers in electromagnetic rhythm. When one note drifts out of tune, dissonance appears. When interference distorts the signal, imbalance follows. Dis-ease is simply the body forgetting its song. It's not forced, it's harmony remembered. Resonance restored. And your light is the conductor.
Light, the energy of life itself. Since the beginning of time, light has sustained us, fueled our growth, and shaped the world. Even Einstein recognized that everything we are is made of light. But what if we could harness the light within us, not just to live, but to renew, restore, and rejuvenate? As time goes on, we begin to show signs that things just aren't as they used to be. Energy fades, sleep declines, and healing takes longer. The reason? Our stem cells, the building blocks of renewal, become less effective over time. Since 2004, LifeWave has been delivering groundbreaking technology to help the body do what it was designed to do, only better. Introducing LifeWave X39, the first product in the world that activates stem cells using our body's own light. Backed by clinical research, multiple patents, and over 10 years of stem cell research, LifeWave's founder, David Schmidt, achieved something remarkable in the field of wellness and regenerative science that others, despite years of research and billions in funding, could not. The result? A revolutionary wearable light technology that unlocks the power of activating our own stem cells with a single, safe, affordable, non-transdermal patch that puts you back in control of how you look, feel, and perform. Here's how it works. Unlike traditional light therapy, which requires external light sources, X39 uses the body's own infrared light. When an X39 patch is applied to any point on the body, our infrared light is reflected back into the tissue, sending a signal to the brain, activating a powerful peptide, GHK, copper peptide, known to activate our stem cells. These younger, more effective stem cells then go to work, enhancing energy, relieving pain, improving sleep, accelerating recovery, and promoting healthier hair and skin. Unlike drugs or chemicals, X39 works naturally, awakening your body's ability to heal and thrive. Whether you want to boost energy for your busy life, recover faster, or simply feel your best, X39 supports your body's natural renewal process, helping you live long, live well, and live young. No matter your age or stage in life, your body is capable of more than you realize. It's time to unlock your full potential, restore your vitality, and embrace a healthier, more vibrant you. Be the light with LifeWave X39.
Hey, oh, she you know? It doesn't matter where you're from, what you do. All that matters is that you're kind, spread love, and positive. Me tell you, you are love. I love you. You could do anything. Go get it. I love you.